Welcome to Cairo ERP, a simple, easy-to-use software to automate small to medium-sized business for different activities. When you open the program for the first time, the following screen appears. Through this screen, you can choose your preferred interface language as well as your business type. For this video, I will choose English and Trading. Then I press Go. The program asks me to enter my geolocation. I will just copy it from the screen and put it into the dialog and press Go. Now I need to enter my company data. If you are a shop, you will just choose one of these activities. I am a company. I switch to company and choose my activity computer. Here I will enter my company data, my phone, my address, and my business name. And I will put a password to access my profile. And this is my email. Using this data, the program will create an internet profile. I can access it using this password. Through this profile, I can make business to business activity to my business partner, my clients, my suppliers. I can receive order, sales order from my clients, send order to my supplier. All these activities is provided by this software. Now I press save. The main screen of the program appears. In the left-hand side of the screen, there is a six module constituting the trading business, which is inventory, account payable, account receivable, treasury and banks, ledger, payroll, and personnel. In the middle part of the screen, at the upper, there is a four business ratio. It's a commercial ratio that summarizes your business activities, such as current ratio, inventory turnover, receivable turnover, and payable turnover. These ratios will be calculated according to the transactions you register in the program. Below these ratios, the program will draw some charts to get a fast look at your business activity. On the right hand side of the screen, these values summarize also your business activity. You have your stock on hand, your supplier balances, your due payable checks, bank balances, cash balances, summary about sales and purchasing. Okay, let's start now by exploring inventory. I will press inventory. The heart of any inventory system is the product. Let's define some products. First thing before defining the products, you should have some products group. Under products, I will press new and add a new group, name it computer machines. Another group for spare parts and another one for accessories. Under computer machine, I will define two groups, one for desktop machines and one for laptop machines. Okay, now I have some products group. I can define my products under it. In this part, I will put my product data description. Yeah, 500. This is the name of the product. If I have the barcode for this product, I will put it here, or I can leave it blank so that the program can assign a new code for it. And I will choose this product to be under laptop machines. Then I press save. The program assign a code for this product. Next step is to switch to details to enter some product details. For this video, I will just enter the purchase and sales price. Press save. Now I have, if I refresh here, I have this product. There is another way to enter a list of products at once by using list entry screen. If you have, I have an Excel sheet. I have 3 products. I will copy it, and here I will put it under desktop machines. Click here at the description and press Ctrl V. This is the 3 products. Also, I leave the code blank. If I have the barcode, I can engage it. I will press save, and the program assign a new code for each product. Now let's assign some start balances for this product. The start balance is the balance at the time you start using the program. I can choose the group from here. You can choose certain group to display the products under this group, or an upper group will bring me all the products under its subgroup. Here is the cost price I enter for each product. I will just enter the quantities for each one. Then I press save. Okay. If I check now the stock on hand, I will find my 4 products, quantities and values. Here is the drawing, shows the relation between values for this product, and here is the list of the more 10 products having quantities. Okay. Now let's switch to the next step, which is purchasing some product. I will go to account payable. Before purchasing, I should define a supplier which I will purchase from. Let's define a group for supplier. Local supplier. Under local suppliers, I will define a new supplier, Millennium Trading. If I have the phone, I will put it here or leave it blank and press save, and the program assign a new code for this supplier. Then I will press purchase to register a purchase invoice. Purchase invoice should have a supplier and a list of items or products. I can put my supplier code here, or I can press search to find the one I need. Okay. Here I can put a product also by code, or I can double click under the name and search and put some products. Now all you need is to put the actual quantities you purchase from each product. Okay. Now the value for this purchase invoice is 11,400. Okay, just press save. The program assign a new reference for this invoice. This invoice should affect the due amount of Millennium Trading with this amount, and should affect the stock amount for these products by these quantities. Let's check this by going to supplier balances. Okay, I have Millennium Trading with a due of 11,400. If I double click here, the program show me the statement for this supplier, which contain one transaction representing the purchase invoice I already registered. Also, I can go directly to supplier statement by clicking here, and I will search for the supplier and let's go. And also the program will display the statement for this supplier, which products I purchased from, and a chart displaying the relation between quantities or values. Okay, let's now switch to account receivable. Define a client. Under client, we will add a group which is credit clients. Under this group, I will define a new client, Julia Computers. If I have the phone for this client, I will put it here or I leave it blank. Save. The program assign a new code for this client. Okay, now I need to register a sales invoice. Same way like purchase invoice, I will search for the client, bring it to the screen, and search for the product. This is the sales price I register for each product. I can change it, and here is the quantities he purchased. Okay, now the total for this invoice is 3,820. I can put a cash amount paid by this client when issuing the invoice, which is maybe 2,000. Okay, then press save. This invoice should also affect the due amount for Julia Computer as well as the stock for these two items. Let's check that by going to client balances. Let's go. Julia Computers is now debited for 1,820, which is the amount of the sales invoice minus the amount paid 2,000. As you can see, this is a two transaction. And also access the statement, client statement directly. Search for the client. And here is the client statement. Okay, let's now switch to treasury and banks. In treasury and banks, I can register money paid and money received. Let's receive some money from our client. I will search for client Julia. Okay, got 1,000. Receive. Okay. If I go back to account receivable and check the customer statement, Julia, you will find here 3 transaction. Okay. Now, if I need to pay some money to my supplier, money pay, I'll search for supplier, which is trading. Okay. Let's pay 1,500 amount. Press save. Okay. Let's take a look at our cash statement. You will find here a summary of all incoming and outgoing payment. Okay, and you will get the final balance for your cash box. Okay. Another payment may I register, which is the expenses. Let's define some expense items. Under expenses, I will define a group name it office expenses. Under office expenses, I will define expense item, maybe electricity. Okay, save and press new to add another one, which may be transportation. Okay, now let's pay some amounts for these two expense item. Search for electricity, pay 500. Maybe I can put here in comment for which invoice, which month. Okay, press save. New, another payment would be for transportation. Okay, 150. Save. All this payment should be reflected on my cash statement, as you can see here. Okay. Also, if I look at cash out report, as you can see here, the program lists my transaction by dates with the sum for each one. I can summarize my outgoing payment by clients if I pay to clients or suppliers, or by salesman, by expense items, by income items if I have, or by unit if I have more than one unit. Okay. Also, from here I can change this to expense. So the program will show me expenses report. The amount paid for each expense item at a certain period I can define from these dates. Also, if I take a look now at my sales invoice report, I will find the amount here. I can see it also by client, by product, or by products group, same thing. Now, let's go to the point of sale. In a point of sale, you just sell items without the need to define a client. Using the point of sale, you can just put product code or read it through your barcode reader and press enter, and the program will add this item to the invoice. After you finish, you press minus key and put the amount paid by the customer, and the program will display the outstanding amount. You should give it to your client and then press go, and the invoice already saved, and if you have a receipt or printer, will be printed. Okay, this is the point of sale. Let's now take a look at our income statement. This screen displays the summary of your business activities. I have here my start stock value is 13,100, and I purchased products for 11,400. Okay, my current stock now is value is 19,900. My sales amount is as usual. My sales cost is, if I subtract my sales amount from my sales cost, I got my gross profit. If I deduct the expenses, I will finally end with my net profit. If I press any button of this, I can see the details for this item. Okay, sales, expenses. Okay, This is a fast look at the free edition of this product. Of course, our software contain more and more feature. You can benefit from it, but all these features are I show to you is working under the free edition, but just without printing. There is no time limit on using this free edition. There is no transaction count limit on using this free edition. Only the single case that the program will stop working when you change your Windows. In this case, you can purchase the license and get your old data working with, or you can install a new copy of the program and start again to enter your data. Okay, if you need the license or you would like to license our product, you can just press this configure screen. In this screen, at the left hand side is the front office for different business activities, and the right hand side is the back office for all business activities. Here is inventory. You can choose which options you need to add to your program. If you need to have a look at any of these options, you can just double click to see its screen. Okay. When you add options, the program counts the point needed and tell you the value in USD. When you remove also the program will reduce the amount. You need to just define what you need to use from the program, and finally you will end with the amount you should pay for licensing these options. Hope it be easy to use as I tell you, and have a nice trip. Thank you.